Hey everybody. I decided to hop on here. It's been a little minute. Well, it has been a minute. It's been a minute since I've shown my face because I've been going faceless. But I was like, you know what? Let me get back to my normal lives where I'm actually showing my face, y'all. Showing my face. But welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. Happy Tuesday. Hope everybody is having a great start to the year. What is it? Day 5? No, day 6. Day 6 already. Y'all, that right there is an indication of how fast this year is gonna go by. The fact that it's already January 6th is crazy. Like that quick, already January 6th, like that is absolutely insane to me. I'm just like, dang, it was just January 1st. Hey, Black Widow girl, how are you? But yep, y'all decided to hop on here, show my face today instead of doing my little faceless lives that I've been doing the past few days. And talk about digital products, of course, and AI, y'all, because I've been getting a lot of questions about AI and the AI twin content and stuff like that. And that's probably because I started back using the AI twin. I had stopped using the AI twin and like went back to just my regular B-roll content. But then I was like, look, I might as well do both because it's days when I don't feel like showing up on camera, right? And I'm lazy. And then I figured out that was stopping me from posting. So I'm like, instead of not posting at all, why not just do both, you know? So yeah, I started back posting the AI twin content. I've been getting a lot of DMs about that. I had a vacation. It was finally over. I'm flying back. Oh, that sounds fun. Where did you go for vacation? Girl, I'm just glad the all this stuff over. Christmas, New Year's, back to regular scheduled programming at this point. Back to regular scheduled programming. But yep, y'all. So that's what I came to talk about. If you are new to my live, have never seen me before, my name is Lane, and I pretty much show people, mainly women, but men too, how to start making money with digital products, y'all. And then if you want to be faceless and not show your face, you can also be faceless. And then honestly though, if you don't want to show your face, it's best to use AI avatar. Like I'm just being honest, because AI is on the scene. It's best to use an AI twin or an AI avatar if you don't want to be seen or be known. But yep, y'all, that's what we're talking about today. I literally started my journey before the whole AI thing was like AI has always been around, but before it became like real popular like it is now. I started my journey actually faceless, y'all. Just a quick little backstory because I know some people already heard it and I always get new people. But I started my digital product journey actually faceless, posting like the stock images, the stock photos, like basically I was posting white ladies. If you go look on my Instagram, if you don't believe me, you go to my Instagram account because it's my same Instagram account. Scroll all the way to the beginning for like the first 5, 6 months. I was completely faceless, y'all, and I made money. I had never shown my face, and I was making money posting like just, of course, promoting my digital product, but using like stock images of just regular random women to do it, right? That's how I know faceless does work because I've personally done it, not just see people talking about it, right? And I did that for a while. And the reason why I did it like that at first is because I was probably like some of y'all didn't want to show up, didn't want nobody to know it was me, a little bit shy, right? So I was like, I'm gonna do it faceless. And that's exactly what I did, y'all. It works. But then after a while, once you get comfortable, I was like, okay, I just want to show my face. So I eventually started showing my face. Just it didn't stop anything, it didn't change nothing. I didn't make any kind of introduction. I just like showed up on my page one day, showing my face. So my content literally went from like stock images of white ladies to just me in my content, which is crazy now that I think about it, that I didn't say anything. But look, and then people got to know the real me. And then I came onto YouTube and started talking about digital products and my journey. And then that's how I ended up getting monetized on YouTube too. Y'all, digital products literally changed my life in so many ways. Like I'm not even gonna lie, not just income wise, just in so many other ways. Like it literally changed everything. And then once AI came on the scene, like the AI twins and stuff like that. Y'all know I had to make one, so I have an AI twin too. So I actually went to like a little phase where I was just doing just AI content because I was like, okay, I'm not going to show up in my content no more. I'm gonna just use an AI twin, y'all. I did that for about 3 months straight, and then I found myself wanting to be in front of the camera in my own content, so I went back to it. But you can do a mixture. You can do both, like I do now. So basically, that's kind of like how my content went as far as my journey. But I started my journey by just needing a way out, y'all. I was burnt out at the job. I hated my 9 to 5. I couldn't stand it, y'all. When I say I couldn't stand it, I could not stand it. It's just, it is what it is. It was stressful. It was draining. It was mentally draining. All the things you could think of, it was it. Everything negative. Even the money, y'all, was negative. Like I am giving y'all 8-9 hours a day, and then I'm still working just to pay bills, living check to check. I'm like, this is not it. Plus, I don't like the job too. Like that's two negatives in one, right? Hey, how are you, chosen? But that's two negatives in one, right? So I could have just woke up, kept doing the same thing every single day, right? Expecting for a miracle. But I knew better. Like if you know better, you do better. I knew that if I didn't do something different, I was gonna keep working at that job, keep complaining, keep being miserable every single day. So I was like, I gotta find another way to make money. Because what's the first thing we do when we hate our job or we don't like it and it ain't doing what it's supposed to be? We go look for another job. And I was over the jobs. I was like, I ain't looking for no regular job. I was like, baby, I'm not going to look for no other job because they all gonna do the same thing. Get on my nerves, and I still gotta work for somebody. I still gotta be told what to do. I still gotta be told when I can eat. I still gotta ask for permission to take my own vacation. Like I still gotta do all the things. So I was like, no, this not gonna work. And I started looking online for ways to make money, and that's how I discovered the world of digital products, y'all. I was like, I wish I would have searched sooner, right? But that's how it came about. And I started finding people who were like making $1,000 in a day, $2,000 in a day, people making like $500 in minutes. And I'm just like, at first I'm like, okay, this can't be true, right? I'm like, how are people basically not working for nobody, living their life out at the coffee shop, out on vacation, making money, literally showing screenshots where they're making all this money fast. And I'm like, at first I thought it was a lie. I'm not gonna lie, because that's always our first reaction, right? We always think people making stuff up. We always think it's too good to be true. We always think it's a SCAM. And if you continue to think like that about everything, I'm telling you, you're gonna stay stuck forever. Because you have to be able to decipher between the real and the fake, right? You gotta just be smart enough to do your own research. So because I saw so many people, I was like, this has to be true because it's people from all different countries, all over the world that I'm coming across on Instagram talking about digital products. And I'm like, no, everybody not on the same line, right? So I did my own research and I realized like digital products was really making people money like that. So that's how I came into like the courses and figuring out how to start. And I was following people. And of course, I related to one person. I had never spoke to her, never messaged her. And I just related to her content. So I bought a $500 course from her, y'all. A random stranger online whose content I enjoyed. I feel like I can trust her. She was posting every day. She was showing up every day. She was showing her life. She was just doing all the things that we supposed to do, right? That I do, that y'all supposed to do when you get a digital product. And never once did I reach out to her. I just bought the course from her. Literally, that's how I know this works. Because here I am, a complete stranger, spending 500 of my dollars with somebody that I never even talked to and don't know. So when people think like this don't work, that's exactly how I started. That's how I made my first sale, from a complete random stranger online who probably was watching my content, and because I was consistent, not disappearing and showing up every day and not giving up, felt like, oh, if she can do this, I can do this. She was working a job and now she making this money because she got this course. And one day, y'all, I made a sale. That same exact course that I bought is the exact digital product that I had in my store. Actually, that was my only product in the beginning because I was a complete beginner, y'all. I learned from the exact same course that I sold. So UBC, to be exact, Ultimate Branding Course. I've been talking about that course since April of 2024 when I got it. That's the exact course that I bought. I did it on a payment plan, y'all, and it was the only product in my store, plus a little freebie. That's it. That's all I had. And as I was learning what to do and how to make content and how to show up online, I was talking about that course. I was telling people, hey, this is the course I got. This is what's teaching me. This is how I started. I didn't have no income to talk about. So when y'all be like, well, I don't have any income, you don't need income claims because everybody started at $0 at one point. You eventually get that. But people seem to think like, well, ain't nobody gonna buy from me because I'm not making money yet. That's not true, y'all, because it happened for me and it happened for such and such and such and such and so many other people, right? You just gotta be posting content that's valuable and engaging in the comments and not disappearing on your audience. And if you do that, y'all, anybody can sell digital products and live a whole different life. If you hate your job, if you tired of your job, if you in credit card debt like I was, if you tired of taking your kids to daycare and you want to be at home with them, what else, y'all? All the reasons that we don't need to work or want to work. You have to invest. You have to start somewhere. And like some people don't seem to get it. They always like, well, how do I start for free? I mean, I don't know what to tell you. Research. It's gonna take you forever though, because everything that's in the courses, of course, is in you can find it. But how are you gonna know what to look for if you're new to the thing? And why would you want to do that? Because the thing is, y'all, once you do the research and you figure out what's going on, now what? Okay, you still need a product. How you gonna make money, y'all? That's the whole point of selling digital products. You need a product to actually sell. So why not start with a program that teaches you, but also allows you to resell it and make money? And I talk about UBC. That's how I started, y'all. But SOB is the program that I've been talking about lately, Standing on Business. That is another program that you can start with that costs you way less, that is super valuable, super beginner friendly, and it's going to teach you all the things you need to know, plus give you the product to resell and make 100% profit, right? 100% profit. And that's all that people are doing when you see people making money online, quitting their jobs because they're making 5K, 10K a month, 20K a month, more than that, y'all. But I'm not even going to give y'all those numbers because y'all going to think I'm crazy. Like me, I know that they exist now. Back then, I thought people was crazy. But now, when I hear that people make 50K in a month, that don't surprise me, y'all. I'm not shocked. Like, and that's the thing. Once you start surrounding yourself with people like that who making money, like the numbers don't surprise you no more. But in the beginning, they will, because what they teach us that we just need to work a 9 to 5, y'all. When I started my journey as a beginner in April, I ain't lying, y'all. I was a beginner. I didn't know shit about digital products. The only thing I knew was what digital marketing was. And that's simply because you go to college and you can get a digital marketing degree. It's the same thing, y'all. But why are you going to go to college and give a college thousands of dollars just to get out with an actual piece of paper and then still have to go get a job when you can buy a course like UBC equivalent to that degree and you walk away with a product that can make you $500 every time you teach somebody about it? Right? So I didn't know anything. I learned everything from UBC, and that's how I made money. I bought UBC in April. I don't know the exact day, but I bought it in April of 2024, y'all, from a complete stranger on Instagram. When I tell y'all May of 2024, which was the very next month, I made $10,000. Not in April and May, in May alone, y'all, as a complete beginner. And that's when I knew, like, okay, yes, I'm in the right place, right? That's when I did it. Like when I made the first sale, I was in shock for so long because I'll never forget. I was working my 9 to 5, I was checking my emails like every few seconds. When I started selling digital products, I used to always go to my notifications because I'm like, damn, ain't nobody buying shit, right? Because I'm waiting to see if this at this time I know it worked, but at the same time in my mind it don't work until I make a sale, right? So I was checking my notifications all the time, like overly. And then I ain't gonna lie, I had kind of got a little discouraged. That's natural. I had got a little discouraged. I'm like, man, why the hell would somebody buy a $500 course for me? And I'm new, right? So, and then that's when UBC came back into play because it's teaching you about mindset too. When I tell y'all it's an overall great course, teaching you about mindset and how your mindset can block your blessings and your sales, right? Because if you don't believe you can sell it, who else gonna believe it, right? So I got into the mindset module and started learning all about mindset, and I had to change my mindset, y'all. I had to act delusional, like I was already winning, like I was more than worthy, right? And one day I checked my notifications and I saw the email said that I had a sale, and it was for UBC, y'all, $499, and I had to look twice. I'm like, y'all, was in shock. To this day, I'll never forget that day. I was working my job. Like I had to pause and get off the phones because I started crying, and I'm just like, somebody really bought this course for me. I'm like, And y'all, within the next few days, I made another sale. That's $1,000 I made within days. The next thing I knew, by the end of May, y'all, I had made $10,000, which is insane. If I can do it, y'all, anybody, y'all can do it, because I'm not special. I started from zero. I didn't have any sales. All I did was put in the work, and I changed my mindset, because you can have all the tools, everything you need, but if you don't think that you can sell digital products and be successful, then guess what? It's not gonna happen. Only thing I'm struggling with is making the sale. That is right. Are you I'm pretty sure you're consistent, right? Like posting every day. Because like if you're doing something every single day and you're doing it for months and it's not working, then you have to reassess what's going wrong, right? Or what's going on with the content. Because at some point you don't want to do the same thing over and over. If it's not working, you have to figure out why it's not working, right? But yep, y'all. So like I said, UBC is the course that I started with, but I get it. Not everybody wants to start big. Not everybody wants to start with a big course like that. Some people need smaller investment. Some people don't want to spend $500. I feel like it shouldn't matter because it's for you, right? The thing is, it matters, y'all. So, but I get it. Some people don't always get approved for the payments. Me, for an example, if I wouldn't have got approved for the payment plan, I probably wouldn't have got UBC when I did. It would have took me longer, right? So I get it. It would have took me longer. But because I utilized Klarna and Afterpay, I was able to break it into payments, y'all. Same thing y'all can do. All these programs have payment plans. If you don't get on Affirm, y'all don't ignore my nail. It broke yesterday. Can't even use my finger. Oh, don't want to use that. But listen, y'all, if you don't get on Klarna, Affirm, what's the other one? Afterpay, Sezzle, ZipPay. It's 5 right there I just named. And invest in yourself and start learning how to make money so you can change your situation. If you don't do that, that's on you. That's why I be saying people who go into 2026 broke and stay broke, that's your fault. Either you haven't invested and you just watching everybody else, or you being lazy, you have invested and you being lazy, expecting somebody to hand you something. You're not posting every day. It's one of the two. It can't be nothing else, because once you start and you show up and you keep going and you keep changing, you keep getting better, you gonna make your first sale. It's that simple. You going to. It's you bound to, y'all. But I am gonna share my screen real quick. I can show y'all. So SOB, Standing on Business, is the program I'm gonna show. If anybody in here wants to see UBC too, I'll show y'all that too. But lately I have been showing SOB simply because it is a great program, y'all. It's a great program and it teaches you multiple streams of income. And I've been making a lot of money with SOB. Like I still sell UBC too, but I get it. Some people want to start with that big course and some people want something in a different price point. So you got both options, y'all. They both work. Y'all, people don't get it. Digital products are the same. You just have to think of it like this. I don't want to say they're the same, but they work the same. So if you start with UBC and you start with a big course, you probably going to learn. You may learn more. You are going to learn more when it comes to the marketing aspect and the branding aspect, which is super important. Like how to actually sell to people and like build a personal brand online so people know who you are and know your content and trust you, right? That's not to say you can't learn that from SOB. It's just UBC is going to go more into detail on that aspect. SOB, on the other hand, is going to give you more multiple streams of income. You can't lose because it's multiple ways to make money, right? But they both work the same. And then you have to also think about what is it that you want in your store. If you get UBC, you can be an affiliate, right? You can resell UBC to people. People buy UBC every day, y'all. It's an amazing course. Every time you make a sale, you're going to make $424. You see what I'm saying? If you make 4 sales a month, you've already made $2,000 just from 4 people. That's the bare minimum. I'm just giving y'all an idea. You can make way more than that. If you do SOB, yes, you're going to spend less to start. The difference is it's master resale rights. So every time you resell SOB, you're going to make 100% of your profit. So if you're reselling SOB for $200, you're going to make $200. You know what I mean? If you're reselling it for $300, you're going to make $300. But with UBC, the price is set. You can't do nothing with it. It's $499, but it's an affiliate. So they take a little bit of a commission, not a lot. You still make 85% commission, y'all, which is big. But if you understand what I'm saying, they work the same. So don't get caught up on, well, which one should I start with? Y'all will be surprised how many questions I get when people be like, well, I don't know what to do. Listen, do something. Like that's all. And they literally spend weeks trying to figure out, well, I don't know if I should start with UBC. If you don't figure it out, it's you have to figure it out for yourself. You can be successful with both. Because once you learn the skill, nobody gonna take it from you. You got the skill. You just have to market that program. If you have this one, you got to market that one. If you have this one, you got to market that one. Or you can do both. It don't matter, right? Because then you're able to offer different things to your audience, like I'm doing. Because I have both, but I didn't always have both. I started with just UBC. Hopefully, I'm making sense. I hope so, especially to anybody in here that may be new. But I am going to share my screen just to show y'all SOB real quick and what it looks like. Y'all going to see women on the screen. I'm telling y'all now, men are men are in SOB too. They're selling SOB like crazy. So even though you see women modules, people always ask, well, can men do this? Yes. She has like a little men logo for the men that they can use as a logo. It's just the community looks more feminine, if that makes sense. But hopefully y'all can see my screen. I don't know if y'all can or can't. If somebody want to let me know if y'all can see it or not. Because YouTube will have you talking and nothing on the screen. It'll be black. It will be black. They will do it. And I don't want to go through that. But I can check myself if y'all don't want to answer. Hold on. I can try to. Okay, yeah, I'm echoing. Okay, nope. We don't want that. But anyways, y'all, this is SOB, Standing on Business. It's a done for you program. Already done. You ain't got to think about nothing. It's already created. Somebody already did the work and put in the time and effort to make this. It's selling like crazy. It's very, very beginner friendly, and you can learn a lot. As you can see, it tells you where to start. The very first module, y'all. It's going to teach you how to navigate the community, all about the rules, how you can sell it, how you can't, how to get your link, how to set it up in your store. All it is. These first 6 modules is what I tell people who buy from me. Go through the first 6 modules. You need to go through the first 6 modules. It's only going to take you 30 or 40 minutes. By the time you go through these first 6 modules, you can have your store set up. You can have SOB on your store ready to go. They teach you how to set up your profile so that it looks good, like whatever social media platform you're on. And then once you get to this module, if you struggle with creating content, watch this module. She will teach you how to create content that stops the scroll, and then how to grow your following. So the first 6 modules, y'all, once you do that, you ready to go. I would familiarize yourself with the rest of the program, but at that point, you can start promoting the program and showing it just like I am, teaching people how to do this and how to make money. If you don't want to sell SOB, you don't have to, because there's multiple ways that you can make money inside of SOB. I recommend, thank you for answering. I recommend starting with reselling the program, because why not? Y'all, that's the easiest way to make money. Are we trying to make money? Or are we trying to like make it hard? And then once you start making money, then go in and start mastering other streams of income inside of here so that you are having multiple ways that you're making money. So one stream is the entire program, like I'm doing. I'm marketing SOB, right? If you don't want to do that, you can get on here and you can learn how to do TikTok shop. If you want to learn how to make money over there, maybe you want to learn how to be an Amazon influencer. They teach you that. You also have how to get brand deals. That's all of these are different ways that you can make money. Maybe you want to do print on demand and connect your store with Etsy and all of that kind of stuff, Printify. They're going to teach you how to set it up and how to do that. And maybe you want to start doing arena suites. You can make a lot of money leasing or renting arena suites. They teach you how to get started, the steps on becoming an esthetician, y'all. And then on top of all those multiple ways to make money, you still have in this module businesses that you can start. All of these are different businesses that you can start. So say you want to sell digital products, but you also want to do a different kind of business outside of digital products, y'all. You can come right here and learn any of these for free. The information is already here. Maybe you want to be a notary. Come here and learn it. If you want to Be a travel agent. They teach you how to do it. If you want to learn how to do background checks, you can do that. All of these, y'all can see them. But these are like people who want to actually start other kinds of businesses. You can learn it right here. Real estate investing. You can learn that. All of these things. Tutoring, how to set that up, how to do event planning, a food truck. So all of these multiple ways, that's a whole nother way that you can make money with SOB on top of the ones that I've already explained. And then you still have more, y'all. This module, PLR, y'all should know what that is, private label rights. That means you have the rights to customize and resell this at your own price. That means you own these ebooks. So all of these are actual ebooks that when you click them, they open up directly in Canva and you can immediately start editing. You can change the colors, you can change the title, you can delete sections, add sections, or you can keep it the exact same and just change the name and the color so it fits your branding and your style. And guess what? You can sell these ebooks at whatever price you want to. You can take 6 of them and put them in a bundle and sell them. Already done, y'all. The work has already been done. Like, so that's why I say it's no reason why you can't get into SOB and make money. The only way you don't make money is you being lazy and you not showing up every day and you not promoting. It's that simple. That's the only way you don't make money. And then not only can you resell these ebooks, y'all, these are also educational. So maybe you can learn it. Always use credit repair as an example. This is an ebook, but what if you want to learn how to do credit repair? This is also an ebook that's teaching people how to do credit repair. So guess what? You can use that ebook to your own advantage to learn how to do credit repair. Let's say you already know how to do that and you already make money from doing it, or you make money from doing any of these. Guess what? Now you can add another stream of income and start selling an ebook to teach people that you don't have to spend time in Canva days and weeks creating. Another way to make money, y'all. Credit repair, Rich off Toro, medical courier, drop shipping. There's a vendors list, vending machine businesses, y'all. You can learn how to do that. This is an ebook. So you can take these ebooks. Y'all know how many people want to learn how to do the vending machine business? If you set your social media page up right and you know your target audience, you can market this ebook by itself, sell it to people who want to learn how to do this. So all of these are ways to make money. Inside of SOB, you still get there's a calendar at the top. They do live Q&A calls every Wednesday, as you can see. So not only are you getting a program, but you're getting ongoing support. And then they do Monday motivational calls every single Monday. So you get an ongoing support on top of the actual course itself, plus the community, y'all, plus the community. So you can always come here and ask questions. They always answer back. Somebody gonna answer you. It's a very supportive community, y'all. You can come here and share your wins. Whatever it is you need help with, you can come to this community and get help with it. It's that simple. If you're going live and you want support in your live, if you post it in here, people will come to your live to support you, to help engage in your live. So multiple ways to do this. I can show some of the testimonials real quick. Let me go back to the top. Let's see what's in here. I haven't been in here in a while, so let me see what's new. Oh, this person right here put winning. This was just now. She said she got another sale from the weekend, so she's up to $499. That's a testimonial right there. Both of these are new too. Keep showing up. Don't give up on your dream. $100 sale, total of $377 as a beginner, y'all. 3 hours ago. And as you can see, that's a man for the people who think it's not for men. Men are selling SOB too, y'all, not just women. Actually, a lot of men are selling SOB. Let me link this in the chat. I don't know why I never have SOB linked, y'all, in the chat. So I'm going to link it in the chat over here for anybody who is interested. I did mark it down on my store to only $125, y'all, while I'm on live, which is, that's not no reoccurring, y'all. That's one-time fee of $125. That's it. To get inside of SOB and get access to all this information that I'm showing y'all, or that I just showed y'all. But let me put it in the chat and then I'll show y'all a few more testimonials. I can never type. Like, I don't know what I be spelling. What? But let me know if y'all got questions so far. Okay, so I linked it in the chat for anybody who is interested while I'm talking. Hopefully that's the right link, but it's pinned in the chat, y'all. And then I'm going to go through some of these testimonials, some of the newer ones. This person said, believe in yourself when no one else will. She says she started at 0, no skills, no sales, no proof of income, which is what I was just talking about, right? But we figure it out. But if we figure it out, it's important to us. She put, I made $599 from home in 1 week. Oh, wow. So that's 1 week, y'all. And she got a screenshot right here to prove it. The 30th through the 5th, $8,000. You might as well, $7,500 in 1 week. I don't know what's stopping y'all. She said it's not about where you started. It's about deciding today is the day you chase your dream. And that's true. And she was brand new, a beginner. A beginner. This person said they had their first 10K month. I said I was going to make 10K for the month of December, and I did it. Took 2 weeks off total as well. Better believe I'm hitting 20K in the month of January. $10,848 in December, y'all, selling SOB. This person had their first 2K day. This was 2 days ago. Oh, and another guy from my men in here. So y'all know men are selling SOB. He put, I'm really at a loss for words because I had my first 2K day from home and not like I used to do it illegally either. Oh, Lord. He put, don't give up. And what if you give up one day before your life changes and the breakthrough happens? And that's absolutely true. January 4th, y'all, this was yesterday. $2,000 day. 1 day. Y'all, the investment is $125 while I'm on live to join this community and start learning how to do this exact same thing. And there's multiple ways you can make money. If you sit here and you just watch, you never start, and you complain every day about your circumstances, y'all, that's on you at that point. $125, and you still can utilize Klarna and Afterpay, y'all. So if you utilize the payment options on the $125, if you need to, everybody might not need to, and you divide that into 4, y'all, that's $31 you can start with today. $31 you can start. Y'all gonna spend that on fast food. $31 to get in the community. Even if you start on payments, you still get access. You still get to resell it. And it's 100% profit. When you sell it, 100% profit. This person said, finally made my first 2 sales. Stop procrastinating and made 200. Going live again throughout the day. Y'all, live is where it's at. Y'all better get on live, especially on TikTok. And the thing is, y'all, if you scared, if you shy, do it faceless. You don't even have to show your face. You literally just do what I'm doing. Share your screen, talk about SOB, show the testimonials and how it's changing people's lives, and then talk about all the things that people can use to generate income and why they should do it. That's it, y'all. I guarantee you'll make a sale if you keep showing up on live or posting content, either one. But you can't give up, because when you first start going live, you may not have a lot of people in your live, but it don't matter, y'all. You can have 1 or 2 people in there and still make a sale. There's people in here who talked about that, how they had nobody in their live but like 2 people, but they still made sales. And the thing about it with YouTube, I like coming on YouTube because when I go on YouTube, my lives stay up, y'all. When I'm off this live, y'all, I still make sales after. People see the live after the fact. And they reach out to me and ask questions, or they just purchase because they listen to the live, right? So as long as you show up and you provide value and you're not on here just doing anything and confusing people, you will eventually make your first sale, just like anybody else. Let me see what else I can find. 4 weeks in SOB, and she made $748 as a beginner, y'all. That's good. A complete beginner, $748 in 4 weeks. I made $400 in 2 hours. Stop being scared. Faith without works is dead. So she made that in 2 hours, y'all. Just made my first sale of the year from consistently going live. Another first sale. So as you can see, y'all, a lot of people, and like I told y'all, I have a lot of programs. I just don't promote them all. Both of these people just joined. I just don't promote them. I only promote the ones that I believe in, that I like, and that I think work, right? Or that I know work. This community is probably, out of all my programs that I have, this community has the most people who make sales, like make their first sale like in a short amount of time. So I don't know if it's because they're going live, but so many new people join and make their first sale within a week, if not days. 3 sales so far with this program, and I've been in the program for 2 weeks. 3 sales as a newbie in SOB. Y'all, these is random testimonials from people. New people, like I said. $880 in 1 hour. And she probably went live. This person said they had the courage to do their first live. Look, that's where it starts. I remember when I did my first live over here, I was so scared, y'all, and nervous. And then it gets easier and easier as you do it. She said, procrastination held me back. Made my first sale tonight. The key is consistency and not to lose focus even on why you started. So hopefully y'all getting what I'm talking about. I think I explained it pretty well, but let me know if there's any questions about anything. If y'all want me to go back through the actual course, if you just joined and you didn't see me like go through the actual modules that are in here, I can do it again, but let me know in the chat, y'all. This is SOB. It stands for Standing On Business. It's a done for you program, very beginner friendly, that teaches you start to finish how to do everything and how to market, like how to market the content. You can join while I'm on live, y'all, for $125. I changed the price in my store to $125. You can join. That's a one-time fee. There's no reoccurring fees. That's not hidden. That's lifetime access. Once you pay that, you're in the community forever. You got access to the course, the community, and then all the ongoing like Q&A calls and mindset calls, y'all. What else? And if you want to be faceless, y'all, if y'all want me to talk about AI a little bit, I can. If I have anybody in here interested in like the AI twin stuff. But if you don't want to show your face, y'all use AI. Y'all, everybody is using AI. I have an AI twin that I use sometimes. Like, use AI. Y'all ain't got no excuses. That shy shit, look, listen, it's 2026. We not worrying about being shy. We not worrying about what people gonna say. Because at the end of the day, if you let that stop you from making your money, that's gonna be on you. Especially when you don't have to show your face. You can build an AI twin if you do want to show your face, but not your actual face. And you build an AI avatar if you don't want to show your face. Like, it's still AI, but you build the person to look like somebody else. But that way you have a consistent face that shows up and people actually think that's you, but they don't know you, right? Because it's an avatar. So I don't know why y'all not tapping into digital products and AI at this point. Like, I sell an AI program too that teaches people how to build AI twins and make them look realistic and all that kind of stuff, y'all. Like, at this point, we all know AI is not going nowhere. What wellness, the program SOB, or just digital products in general? But yeah, it's not going nowhere at this point. So you might as well jump on it if you not want to show your face. If you want to show your face, then be like me and show your face. But I do both because I be lazy sometimes, and I be like, no, I'm just gonna use my AI twin today in my content. So I use both. Another person, first sale, y'all. First sale. Look, all 3 in a row. First sale, first sale, first sale. These are new people who have never heard of digital products. Learned it strictly from SOB. She said, SOB changed my mindset and is now changing my life. Walked out of my 9 to 5 for the last time today because of SOB. I'm making over $1,400 a week. My job could never. So people quitting their jobs too, like me, y'all. I quit my job in March. I can't believe it'll be a year. 2 more months, it'll be a year since I quit my job. And the only reason I was able to quit my job is because I started with digital products. I started with digital products and started making way more money than my job could ever pay me. And I did that for a whole year before I quit my job. Even though I could have quit my job way sooner, I just didn't quit my job because I was so scared. Because listen, they got us brainwashed. They got us thinking like the 9 to 5 is all there is to life. And if you ain't got a 9 to 5, that's it. The world is over. It's ending. That is not true, y'all. I quit my job in March. I have not had one regret, not even for a second. I haven't had not one single regret at all. And I know for a fact I only was able to quit my job because of digital products, y'all. It's that simple. I've worked a 9 to 5 my whole entire life. The fact that I haven't worked a 9 to 5 in almost a year, in March of this year will be 1 year, is absolutely insane. I literally wake up when I want to. I control my full day. Nobody telling me what to do. Nobody telling me when to go to lunch. I literally do what I want to do, y'all. I do what I want to do. I work wherever I want to work from because, digital products, y'all, you can work from your phone, your iPad, your laptop. As long as I got my phone with me, I can work. I can check emails. I can respond to messages. I can post reels. I can go live. Like, I can literally do everything from my phone. So, why would I keep working a 9 to 5 when I'm making more money by selling digital products and being monetized on YouTube? Now I'm learning to day trade. I'm making money from day trading, like all these different streams of income that I've learned simply because I got into digital products. It allowed me to quit my job. So now I had the time to like learn other things because I'm not putting in 8 hours a day for somebody else. I barely work 2 hours a day. It just depends on the day, y'all. So I got the whole day to do what I want to do and learn different things and make more money by mastering different skills. The only way you get there is by starting somewhere, y'all. And out of all the things I do, digital products is the easiest thing to do, y'all. That's the easiest thing to start with. I'm just being honest. Digital products. Because you simply buying a done for you program that's already proven, right? It's already selling, it's already working. As you can see, you see like all the different testimonials, and your only job is to create content and show people that you have a product that's for them. Show up every day and make the sales. That's it. You just have to do it in your own unique way. It's that simple. There's people who never go live. They make their money just by making content. And then there's people who do mainly lives and barely make content. But either way, they showing up in some aspect, right? To make sales and to show people how to do this and how to start. Dang, that took forever. Come on, Meta. But let me know, y'all. I'm gonna be on here a little bit longer. I should have went live on TikTok and YouTube at the same time, because Lord, and I didn't. I should have did them both. But let me know if there's any questions for me in the chat. I did link SOB in the chat. If anybody does want to join while I'm on live, it is only $125. That's it, y'all. $125 one-time fee to learn how to make money and eventually quit your job if you want to, right? If you want to, because not everybody wants to. If you want to. Ooh. They took so long to approve this. Why? Do I have any questions? So one will go live on YouTube. You could. That's the thing. What's the name? Ruthie. That's the thing. You can do it on TikTok. You can do it on YouTube. You can do it on Facebook. You can do it on Instagram. You choose where you want to be. You know what I mean? Like I have I have a TikTok and a YouTube. I mainly go live on YouTube because I like YouTube. I've been on YouTube a while. I like YouTube. I like the atmosphere. I just recently started going live on TikTok, and I've had TikTok longer. And I actually have the same following now. But I just recently started going live on TikTok. But most of my sales come from YouTube, from the YouTube, because I can see whenever you start selling digital products, you can see where your traffic come from. And most of my sales come strictly from YouTube. But yeah, you can go live on any of these platforms, and you can do it face forward like this. You can block the camera if you don't want to be seen. Like last week, that's what I was doing just because I didn't feel like being on camera. And you still can show like whatever product it is you're selling and talk about it. It's so many ways to do this, y'all. So many ways, and then so many places to do it, because pretty much all social media platforms can do it. So you just kind of decide what platform you want to start with. If you need to start a brand new account, that's what you do. Because like if you only have personal accounts and you don't have any, if you brand new to like the digital marketing world, you're gonna start a brand new social media account. That's what I did, y'all. That's what most people do. I started from zero. So don't think because you started a new account that means something. That's gonna actually help you grow faster because you're not commingling people on your personal account who not gonna be interested and they're just gonna be watching, being nosy, right? So you would start like a TikTok page or a YouTube page or with an Instagram or multiple if you want to do multiple, and you will start posting content. Like these programs teach you how to post the content. You post in little short 6-7 second reels, and then in the midst of posting your content every day, you going live when you have the time. You don't gotta go live every day, but going live helps. But you don't have to do it every day, but you do want to be posting content consistently. And the content, y'all, just looks like a short video where either you're going to be in the video or you're going to have an AI twin in the video, or it's going to be just faceless, like no face in the video, right? But the outcome is the same, right? And you're going to be talking about whatever it is you're selling, but you're going to be posting text on the screen that stops the scroll and makes people want to know what it is you're talking about. And then in the caption is where you're going to talk about what it is you're selling and why. And that's all content consists of. The more you do it, the better you get, and the more it clicks, the more you understand it. And y'all, it's so easy to make content. Like once you get in this, it just becomes, okay, how do I be creative today? What can I post today? And you can just use your everyday life. Like if you're gonna be face forward, post what you're doing already. Like you just record your day and post little short clippets of your day. That's the actual video. And then all you need to do is come up with the hook or the text, and that's it. And that's how you promote digital products, because there's no physical product to show. So that's the whole point of the actual 7-second video, so that you can talk about the digital product, if that makes sense, because there's no physical product to show. If y'all look at my Instagram account, it gives you an idea of how to promote digital products. And that's kind of how I like to explain it to people, to look at other people who sell digital products, go to their page, watch some of their videos so you understand how to make the videos and why we're making the videos like that. But digital products, y'all, is one of the easiest ways to make money. I'm just being honest with y'all, because you're not, like, I literally sell all of my programs I sell except for one are all created by somebody else, except for one that I have in my store. But most people, when they start, you started with something that was already done. All these people started with these courses, it's somebody else's. I started with UBC, y'all, Ultimate Branding Course. It's an affiliate program. I bought that course so I can learn marketing and branding the best way. And that's exactly what I did. I mastered marketing and branding. And in the midst of me learning that, I was promoting that course too. And people started buying it, y'all. A $500 course is UBC. And I ended up making $10,000 my second month as a complete beginner as I was learning. So I was literally learning and earning at the same time. And that's the key to it all. And the more you do it, the better you get. And then some people go on to make their own courses, their own products, because at some point you learn it. You can make your own stuff if you choose to. If you don't want to, you don't have to. But yeah, it doesn't matter. I'm a firm believer, y'all. High ticket, mid ticket, low ticket, it don't matter. As long as you're getting your product in front of the right people, and you're doing it the right way, you can make 5, 10K months easy. But like I say, that depends on the person and what they're gonna do and how they're gonna navigate digital products. If you honestly gonna give it your all, I feel like I always tell people, even if if you love your job, you still should be learning digital products, because why not? Why not have a backup income? Why not have another stream of income? Like in today's world, the way that people are getting let go from their jobs for no reason, last minute, no warning, like who want to get caught up like that? Everybody should be learning how to sell digital products. And if you do your research, y'all, digital products is like on track to become a multi-trillion-dollar industry in 4 more years, in 2030. Multi-trillion-dollar industry. Like they don't want us to know that we can make all this online income because they know we quitting our jobs. Because baby, I don't need you, right? I can be my own boss and make money in the online space. There's people making hundreds of thousands of dollars doing TikTok shop. Like what? Like they don't want us to be knowing all this stuff, but it's too late at this point. It is too late. It's too late. It's out there. But let's see. This person made 2,500 in an hour. Dang. They probably went live. They probably went live. First sale today. Thank you, Lord. Happy New Year. Almost $800 on January 1st. One day, y'all. One day. Got my first order now. I was just about to give up. Stop doing lives. I was over here minding my business and got a standstill alert. See? And she was about to quit. And that's what happens to most people. They be quitting before the breakthrough and then be talking about it don't work. No, you quit. That's what you can't quit. You have to keep going because eventually somebody is going to see you. And the next thing you know, again. And next thing you know, you master what you're doing. And now it's like, okay, I don't need this job. That's literally how it works, y'all. And the point of this all is not to just stay stuck selling digital products. It's to master digital products, make the money, and build other streams of income, y'all. So you never be broke again. You never have to go back to a 9-to-5 again, because now you got 4 streams of income coming in. That's the way you do it. Another person, I got my first sale this morning. God is good. Another $300 day in an hour. 702 days is more than I make on my job. And I schedule brain and spine surgeries. That is crazy. See what I mean? And she making more money selling digital products. That's crazy. 2K with SOB. She said, please don't quit. Stay consistent. Don't give up. I had 3 back-to-back sales last night. If you stop today, then you may miss your blessing. It took me a couple weeks. So if y'all don't take my word, look, y'all got all these different people saying the exact same thing. But y'all, last call for any questions. Like I said, I do have SOB linked in the chat. It's also going to be linked once I get off the live in the description of the live. And then you can always find it in my YouTube bio too, if I'm not on live. All 3 places. So I read that already. But yep, y'all, YouTube is slept on. You can definitely go live on YouTube. YouTube all day, every day if you wanted to. If you wanted to. Do I have anybody interested in SOB while I'm still on here, y'all? Only 125 while I'm on live. Let me know, let me know, let me know. I'm running out of storage on my phone. And it sucks because I do not want to get that iPhone 17. But I might have to. Okay, y'all, I'm about to get off of here in a couple minutes. Any last minute questions for me? Like I said, make sure y'all you can follow me on Instagram. If you have more questions after I'm off of here, you can just DM me over there. And then if you're looking for SOB, y'all, it's linked in the chat right now. It'll also be in the description and then also in my YouTube bio. Oh, wow. No, those are already there. 6 visits to external links. All right, y'all. I'll take that. Y'all don't have no more questions. I'm about to get off of here. I'll probably be live again tomorrow. What's tomorrow? Wednesday. Am I coming live Wednesday? I guess I will. Yeah, probably Wednesday. All right, y'all. Thank y'all for joining. Like I said, follow me on IG if you got questions, and I will catch y'all in my next live. Bye, everybody.